Yesterday, the long-awaited IPCA report came out about the police handling of the protest at Parliament from February to March in 2022. And if you don't know, the IPCA stands for Independent Police Conduct Authority. And that's exactly what this report is supposed to be, independent. And I'm not going to challenge that. Apparently, this is not a case of the police getting their mates to cover for them, so I take them at their word. And with that in mind, myself and my team have spent the last 24 hours reading, digesting, noting, and sometimes even laughing at what we've read. And I say laughing because I was there and I live streamed much of the protest. And there were others too who recorded as much of it as they could. And over time, these recordings might tell a very different story. The IPCA paints an alarming picture of terrified police officers fighting a deadly battle against a horde of murderous protesters, armed only with laws that prevented them from defending themselves adequately. But what I saw was something very different. And in time, I do believe that that story will come out as well. And that unlike this IPCA report tries to make out, the protesters were peaceful. And the only times anger spilled out, it was due to police involvement. And outside those rare occasions that happened, for the vast majority of the 23 days, the protesters stood and listened to speakers, sang songs, shared stories, people prayed in both Māori and English, Hare Krishnas chanted, everyone ate together, did yoga together, they set up a kids' skate camp, they had teachers. It was a very different time. So what I'm trying to say is that while you can write the word independent on the cover of an official report and you can fill it in with all of the selected truths and facts you want, yep, that's one version of what happened and that's their version and that's fine. It's their voice, the voice of officialdom, but it is only half of the story. What is missing, as always in this story, is the voices of the people. The citizens of New Zealand who are so affected by the events of 2020 to 2022 that they uprooted their lives and went to camp on the lawns of Parliament in an attempt to have their voices heard.